We've seen flightless birds from the Antarctic and New Zealand struggle against their natures in an attempt to soar, but what reward do they get outside of the ability to fly? Sure, it's what they wanted, but Bjorn from Vikings Can Fly doesn't just want to fly, he wants to fly to capture the heart of a beautiful Valkyrie. Initially, there's a lot of similarities between Forge 11's title and those that have come before it. However, once you've pushed through the initial stages, things start to get trickier. The distance your Viking needs to cover is not an insignificant one, and the tools he has on hand may range from steampunk to mythical and magical, but sustaining the income to make the full journey is not an easy one. Players are rewarded for careful management of their flight, tilting either forward, back, or side to side, depending on your preference, to keep your lovesick fool in an aerodynamic glide. This isn't a simple task at all, and the flight mechanics feel incredibly realistic, if a little out of place for such a fantasy-based title. The biggest concern is the lack of direction in your progression, and with the game taking far longer than the typical entry into this style of game, you're bound to hit a wall wondering what to do. Eventually, cash earned will solve your problems, and rewards given to players for attempting new distances, unlocking new challenges, including performing tricks to demonstrate your aerial prowess. Unfortunately, the game fails to properly explain its gameplay, opting for trial and error, where a guiding hand would have been helpful. For those having troubles, flips can be performed by quickly tilting in the opposite direction of your current tilt. It sounds obvious, but the inconsistency of succeeding in the maneuver can throw you off. Vikings Can Fly is an enormously fun title once you've got a handle on the controls, and its vibrant visual style and story points help to keep you engaged to the end. It's not without its flaws, but it's still a solid game if you have the patience to learn. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.